cardio session for this prep. Gonna go back to where it all started, where I started my first prep. We're gonna do some hill sprints down the beach. Here we go. Eight sprints done. Not gonna lie, that was not enjoyable at all. Feel a little bit sick now. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of power walking, then jog it back home. Show you some scenery. Cardio all done. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little bit sick now. Okay, so today I'm going back to Wild today, do some more modelling, and then I'm going to show you a full day of eating of what I'm doing currently. I'm going to show you my exact meals that I eat and when I eat them, so I'll see you back home. Before we go through my daily calories and meals, this is the current calories and macros I'm on now. Okay, so meal number one, breakfast for me is always a big breakfast. This is my favourite meal of the day, so I'm always going to have a massive breakfast. Some people like having a very small breakfast and eating more of their calories later on in the day. But for me, 3 times in the day where I'm going to have a very high carb meal, it's going to be breakfast, pre-workout and post-workout. So this is what I got for breakfast. Okay, so them oats don't look much, but they actually taste really nice. So it's 100 grams of oats with 75 grams of blueberries, 75 grams of strawberries cooked in it at the same time, and then added 25 grams of honey. And then we have over here 175 grams of egg whites. Now for this meal, the calories and the macros. Back from a while, let's see what I got for meal number 2. Meal number 2 is very basic, 87 or 85 grams of chicken, 175 grams of sweet potato and 75 grams of asparagus. You can also notice that my breakfast this morning was quite late. I wouldn't usually have it that late, but I had a chance for a lie-in. I don't usually get that chance, so I took it. And then did my cardio before breakfast, so that's the reason why I ate it late. So I'm going to eat this now. Got a lot of work to do, and my next meal will be my pre-workout meal, so I'll see you then. We're back for pre-workout meal. Let's have a little look. Okay, so the pre-workout meal is going to be 250 grams of Greek yogurt by Phage, total 0%. And then we're going to go with, this is one of my favourite pre-workout meals. I have 8 rice cakes and 60 grams of peanut butter. This is usually one of my favourite pre-workout meals, some Greek yogurt and rice cakes. I don't always have it, but recently I have, because the peanut butter keeps me mentally sane during a prep. Ooh, cool, sun a little bit there. Okay, just about to go to the gym. Got some Super Pump Max, gonna down that, then head to the gym. Got a push session today, focusing on chest. Okay guys, back from the gym. I actually went in there, I had it all planned out what I was gonna do, but I didn't actually follow any of what I actually planned out. So one of them sessions where you just see a machine, you want to go on it, you jump on it, you get going, and then another machine comes free or a bench, and then you start doing whatever. So anyway, it was the most random session I've ever done for push. So I did chest and shoulders today because I did arms at the weekend. So chest and shoulders, really good workout. So I'm just going to show you now what I've got for my next meal, if you want to call it a meal. Just a shake and a bit of sugars as well in there for just to replenish my glycogen stores from depleted in the session. So this is what I got. So I have 45 grams of Hydro Whey by Optimum Nutrition, and now I'm just going to squirt some rose honey into this. I'm going to have 35 grams, which will equal to about 30 grams of sugar. I usually sometimes do this after post-workout instead of a piece of fruit, just because, well, it's quicker. And actually take the chocolate and honey together, actually tastes pretty good. Come on. Oh, there you go, it's 35 grams. I'm going to shake that up, and that is my post-workout meal. Okay guys, so even though I said that last meal was post-workout meal, I'd say it's an immediate post-workout little snack, if you like, a recovery meal. This is my actual post-workout meal, so let's take a look. So we have 75 grams of asparagus, 120 grams of tuna, which is actually just a tin of tuna, and then we have some basmati rice. As boring as this meal looks, I actually quite like this meal because I usually mix the tuna into the basmati rice, and what I usually do is I usually eat this before I've even sat down because that's disgusting, and then I literally just try and enjoy this part. Okay guys, so that is post-workout meal, and actually my last meal until my last meal before bed. Okay guys, rounding off the day's eating is going to be 33 grams, so 1 scoop of Optimum Nutrition casein protein, 500 millilitres of unsweetened almond milk, and to finish off hitting my fats for the day, love them, I'm going to have some 10 grams of macadamia nuts. Okay guys, so that is the full day of eating. Before I leave you, I'm going to do a little overview of what I've been eating today, why I've eaten it, and just the reasonings for how I approach my nutrition. Okay guys, so an overview of my daily food, why I eat it, when I eat it, and how I approach it. You saw me eat around 6 meals today. I don't always have 6 meals. Some days I have 4 meals, some days I have 5, sometimes I have 6, sometimes I have 7. It totally depends on what time of day I get up. So when I'm going to start eating my first meal, and then some days I literally don't feel like eating in the morning straight away, so I leave this a little bit longer, and then what that does, it allows me to have 5 big meals, for example, rather than 7 little ones. So it also fills me up. So my first point is, the first thing that I worry about is, at the end of the day, just hit all my calories, all my proteins, all my carbs, all my fats. And the next thing I worry about is when to eat the main parts of their macros. So there's 3 times, like I said earlier, there's 3 times a day where I'm going to have a big carb meal. It's going to be breakfast, just because I've been asleep fasting, and I think that's the time to get a big meal in there. It sets me up for the rest of the day. It makes me feel good, and I love that meal. Pre-workout, just so I can fuel my workouts. If I don't have a big meal an hour to hour and a half before, I don't perform as well in the gym. And obviously the biggest meal is probably, in terms of carbs, is going to be the post-workout meal. Well, to tell a lie, my biggest meal is my breakfast for carbs. But then the second biggest one is going to be the post-workout, just to replenish glycogen stores, get my system fueled again back after the workout, get the body repairing straight away. And as you see, my proteins are pretty much spread throughout the entire day. There's nothing really, I don't have like a big protein before or after. It's pretty much just even spreadly out throughout the whole day. And then fats is just optional whenever I choose to have them. Usually keep my post-workout meal low in fat, just because fat is very slow digesting by the body and I want something fast. In terms of sugar, you only saw me eat sugar at post-workout and in the mornings. My body needs a little bit more sugar, something quick, something fast, because so when I'm in sleep, it's just again, because I'm in fasting, my body needs something fast acting as well as slow releasing. And then post-workout, obviously, because my body's depleted, it needs to be refueled, so sugars then. Try and get vegetables in at least 2-3 times a day, and then the sources of protein are just a mixture. Sometimes I may have mince. You didn't see mince today, but sometimes I have mince. Occasionally I have a bit of steak. But there, that is the overview of my plan. Also, those are my calories at this moment in time. I'm still losing weight on them calories, and I won't drop them until I start to not lose weight. I have introduced a little bit of cardio as well now, so that's going to be another kickstart, if you like, to the weight loss, keep going the fat loss. And yeah, until I stop losing weight, I'm not going to tamper them calories. I'm going to leave them the same. Trust me, I don't want to put me any lower than I have to. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave me a comment, hit that like button, and give me a little subscribe. I'll see you soon for more videos.